Good evening, fans, and welcome to tonight's Hockey Talk. I'm Bob Crawford, joined by the Whales' Erik Christensen. And Erik, you're a pretty well-established NHL guy, and I know the AHL isn't really where you want to be at this point in your career, but I saw a quote from you after one of the recent games that you played for the Whales saying that you haven't played this much since junior. Is it sort of a refreshing factor there in terms of getting so much ice time?
Well, it's definitely better than some of the bag skates I've been getting in New York. That's been tough to deal with. I played, was scratched 8 and played 4 and then scratched for 10. So it's difficult to deal with, especially when you at the end of the day we're professionals, but you still love playing the game. So I told G that I hadn't played this much since probably 10 years ago. So it's nice to get start to feel like I'm getting my legs back.
And it certainly looks like you're playing hard out there and really giving 100% effort. And the first goal you scored in a Whale uniform Wednesday in Portland, a breakaway right out of the penalty box. And I think Chad Kaloric, who was on the air with me, said if you give Erik Christensen a breakaway, you might as well just put it on the scoreboard. Great shootout guy in the NHL. What's the key to being a good breakaway guy?
Oh, I don't know. I think probably deciding what you want to do before you make your move. I think if you kind of wing it, I find that you can kind of mess yourself up a bit and maybe think too much. So if you just sort of decide what you want to do before you go down, and then just makes it that much easier.
You knew most of these guys going in from training camp and call-ups and stuff like that, but you jump right into about a 9-hour bus ride, long roadie with the Whale. Was it pretty easy to get the feel of this team in view of that?
Well, playing in the Western Hockey League, I've had my fair share of long bus rides. I played in Kamloops and then finished my last 20-year-old season in Brandon. So our shortest bus trip was to probably Regina, Saskatchewan. It was about 6 hours. So that's what was our shortest trip. So the buses, I know I came at kind of an odd time for the longest road trip of the year in terms of just distance, but I can deal with that. It's no problem.
And you kind of fell into a tough stretch for the team, too. I know you've worked hard to try and help turn things around. What do you think this club needs to do to get back to the rhythm it was in before the first of the year?
Well, obviously I wasn't here when the team was successful at the start of the season, but I think it's just about being confident and playing with a little bit of confidence. We're tending to maybe try and do too much because we're pushing it, and sometimes we just don't make the simple plays. And I think it's just about puck control in the offensive zone and just keeping pucks instead of trying to make an extra pass or force a pass that really isn't there. So I think it's just shooting the puck as much as we can and just trying to score some kind of those garbage goals and trying to build leads instead of always trying to get back into a game.
Erik, thanks a lot and continue good luck.
Thank you. My pleasure.
That's the Whales' Erik Christensen, and that's your Hockey Talk for tonight. Enjoy the game.